circumstances, and his courage, more often than not, missing in action. It was little wonder he had been voted out of the Gargoyle Guild and forced to fend for himself. They claimed he was an embarrassment to the entire community, and not one had stepped forward when he had been captured and made a slave by Ivor. Shay had taken the pathetic creature under her protection the moment she had been forced back to the auction house. Not only because she possessed a regrettable tendency to leap to the defense of anyone weaker than herself, but because she knew that it aggravated Ivor to have his favorite whipping boy taken away. The troll might hold the curse that bound her, but if he pressed her far enough, she would be willing to kill him, even if it meant an end to her own life.
Sherry, did the table do something I did not see, or were you just attempting to teach it a lesson?
LeVay demanded, his voice low and laced with a lilting French accent. Not at all the sort of thing to improve his status among the gargoyles. Shay smiled wryly. I was imagining it was Ivor.
Strange, they do not greatly resemble one another.
I have a good imagination.
Ah.
He gave a ridiculous wiggle of his thick brow.
In that case, I do not suppose you are imagining I'm Brad Pitt.
Shay smiled wryly. I'm good, but not that good, Gargoyle.
A pity.
Her brief amusement faded. No, the pity is that it was a table and not Ivor smashed to pieces.
A delightful notion, but a mere dream.
The gray eyes slowly narrowed.
Unless you intend to be stupid?
Shay deliberately widened her eyes. Who, me?
Mon Dieu,
the demon growled.
You intend to fight him?
I can't fight him, not as long as I remain held by the curse.
As if that has ever halted you.
LeVay tossed aside the pillow to reveal his tail furiously twitching about his hoofs. A sure sign of distress.
You can't kill him, but that never keeps you from trying to kick his fat troll ass.
It passes the time.
And leaves you screaming in agony for hours.
He abruptly shuddered.
Sherry, I can't bear seeing you like that. Not again. It's insane to battle against fate.
Shay grimaced. As part of the curse, she was punished for any attempt to harm her master. The searing pain that gripped her body could leave her gasping on the ground or even passed out for hours. Lately, however, the punishment had become so brutal she feared that each time she pressed her luck, it might be the last time. She gave a tug on her braid, a gesture that revealed the frustration that smoldered just below the surface. You think I should just give in? Accept defeat?
What choice do you have? What choice do any of us have? Not all the fighting in the world can change the fact we belong.
LeVay rubbed one of his stunted horns.
How do you say, lock, stock, and jug?
Barrel.
Ah, yes, barrel to Ivor. And that he can do whatever he wants with us.
Shay gritted her teeth as she turned to glare at the iron bars that held her captive. Shit. I hate this. I hate Ivor. I hate this cell. I hate those pathetic demons up there waiting to bid on me. I almost wish I had let those witches bring an end to all of us.
You will get no arguments from me, my sweet Shay.
LeVay agreed with a sigh. Shay closed her eyes. Damn it. She hadn't meant the words. She was tired and frustrated, but she was no coward. Just the fact she had survived the past century proved that. No, she muttered. No. LeVay gave a flap of his wings.
And why not? We are trapped here, like rats in a maze, until we can be sold to the highest bidder. What could be worse?
Shay smiled without humor. Allowing fate to win?
What?
So far, fate or destiny or fortune or whatever the hell you want to call it has done nothing but crap on us, Shay growled. I'm not going to just give in and allow it to thumb its nose at me as I slink into my grave. One of these days I'm going to have an opportunity to spit fate in its face. That's what keeps me fighting. There was a long silence before the gargoyle moved to stand near enough so that he could rub his head on her leg. It was an unconscious gesture, a quest for reassurance that he would rather die than admit.
I am uncertain.